we wear about 20% of what's in our wardrobe, and the average Australian woman has about $5,000 worth of gear. Hi, I'm Carla Scott. I'm the CEO and co-founder of a digital platform called Populace Threads. Populace Threads is a circular fashion marketplace aimed at consumers to help them to keep clothing in circulation and out of landfill for as long as possible. So the motivation behind building a platform like Populace really came about from a growing awareness of the devastating impact that the fashion industry has on the environment at many points along its value chain. But I guess the point that we thought that we might actually be able to help is on the consumer side. So what do consumers do with the items that they purchase, and how long do they keep them in circulation for before they get rid of them, either through donation or through throwing away? I think the latest stats that I've seen is that we wear about 20% of what's in our wardrobe, and the average Australian woman has about $5,000 worth of gear in her wardrobe. So if you think through that, that's an awful lot of sort of assets sitting in your wardrobe that you could do something with, and that's also an awful lot of potential landfill that could be created if you decide that you no longer want that item. Currently, there's not really any great models for consumers to easily do the right thing, particularly on the disposal side, which is a really tough question in terms of the textile industry and returning textiles safely to the biosphere at end of life. So I guess our motivation has always been, what can we do to create something that makes it really easy for everyday people, not just the commercial sector, but you and I, to do the right thing. So the idea behind Populace Threads was to create a digital platform where anyone could come and do everything that they wanted to do when they were cleaning out their wardrobe. So they might want to sell some stuff from their wardrobe or rent some items. They might have some things that they wanted to donate to people. They could have some piles of clothes in the corner of their wardrobes that need repair. We wanted to create a platform for everyday people where it was easy for them to do those things, that was easily accessible for consumers. I guess the one thing I'd really love to see changed is the way that consumers purchase clothing and accessories. There's so many platforms out there now like Populace that provide sort of vintage and secondhand and resale and upcycled goods. And I think it's really important that they become a first option rather than for everyone, rather than the second or third or fourth or the maybe option. I think if we can really encourage consumers to think deeply about how quickly they're consuming products, then we can influence the fashion industry to actually slow down the overconsumption, which in of itself will help with the environmental impact that the industry has.